Hi folks, and welcome to the show. Now, the internet is buzzing at the moment with the news of Iggle Piggle's crowdfunded assassination. So we thought we'd have a look at some of the most unsuccessful children's television characters in all of recorded history. And who better to navigate us down this torrid torrent of tragedy than everyone's favourite surrogate uncle, Sir Max Plum.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me almost sexual pleasure to take you through the top 4 most unsuccessful children's television characters of all time. Fisty Mouse was the larger and more forceful companion to Finger Mouse. Introduced as a desperate measure when Finger Mouse no longer seemed able to satisfy an older and more worldly wise audience, it ran for 2 episodes before being withdrawn so fast that it made an entire generation's eyes water. As some of you may remember, Millie the Shunt was the alcoholic feminist diesel locomotive from the second series of Thomas the Tank Engine. Although she worked well as a sidekick to other main characters, an increasing number of episodes centered on her, such as Millie Punts It Wide, Millie Fails to Stop in Time, and Millie Reluctantly Takes It Up the Branch Line, slashed viewing figures in half, causing her to be dropped altogether. And a blast right up the 50s now with Boffin The Mule, who was Muffin's overly clever, slightly effeminate friend from out of town. The ill-fated quadruped appeared in 1 episode and was withdrawn when thousands of viewers phoned in to point out that Boffin the Mule was actually jail slang for a fairly unpleasant act involving a convicted drug smuggler and a buttered table leg. And in first place we have... Ah, you swine! Mr. Inappropriate was my first outing in the field of television in the late 80s. I'd written the series whilst drunk, and due to a censor strike, it went out on air as part of the BBC's Television for School.
And it really was the best birthday party ever, and everyone was saying goodbye to Mr. Friendly. "Goodbye, Mr. Friendly, and thank you for everything," said Mr. Grateful. "I'm terribly sorry that I knocked over the lemonade," said Mr. Clumsy. "I'm just jacked off with your bathroom," said Mr. Inappropriate.
There was also a postal strike on, and so complaints didn't reach the BBC until after the 2nd episode.
It was a beautiful summer morning, and the sun shone warmly through the window onto the dead whore that lay in Mr. Inappropriate's bed. What?
And finally, the BBC received 1.3 million very angry letters in a single day, taking me off the air with immediate effect. I didn't work for another 8 years. Back to you, Auntie Pete.
Thank you very much indeed, Sir Max Plum. And please do give my best regards to your mother.
What the bloody hell?
So, until next time, take care, be safe,
Let me go! I'll chin the bugger!
and remember, if in doubt, ask Auntie Pete.